Hi, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories at the newest location at 1443 Banks Road, Margate, Florida. And what do we have today? We have another electric cover. This one by Roll & Lock, just like the one I have in my personal truck. Now, as we're known for, we're known for electric boards and electric covers and all kinds of really cool stuff. I like these covers, and we're going to show you right now how it works. But before we get started, that is our telephone number to the store. If you have good questions, we have good answers. So give us a call or even ask us online, and we do eventually get to it. But if you need a quick answer, call the store. So come on over here. So we got a GMC Denali Sierra here, and this is a 6.5-foot bed. This is a good-looking truck here. And I tell you, before we take a good look with the camera, how this looks on here, it's a sharp-looking cover. Of course, like I said, I'm biased. I have the same cover on my truck. Now, this is the Roll & Lock E series. Now, this is the flat rail. They offer a flat rail, which is a little bit more low profile, or you can get a T-slot rail, which is what I have in my truck. Either one is quite nice. So let's go ahead and open all these little gadgets up here. You ready? Let's see. So, got your tailgate, which the seal is a little tight there, but it's okay. All right, but the most important thing is the cover. Now, let's go. You got a little light in there. And if you take a look, you see the light inside. All right, so, and now it's nice, but you just push the button, you can let go of it, and you can go do your thing. Oh, we left a little mess in here. Let's go clean that up. Can't give that to the customer. Okay, so now this does have the multi-function tailgate, and as you can see, this does work with it, no problem whatsoever. And as you can see, what's nice about the Roll & Lock, you got a lot of room underneath there. So you got plenty of room for storing things there. Now, as you know, we put the drainage system to the sides. We don't put them in the floor. Now, the way they are set up right now is there's some areas in the sides that are double plated with steel and some are single plated. Obviously, you don't want to go through the double plate because it takes a lot more work to drill through it. So those are picked out for a reason. That's a good spot for it. So also we got the cargo mansion here. So I'm going to go ahead and let's push the locks on real quick. That thing I'm pushing on is to make sure this thing doesn't roll off when I'm demonstrating it for you. So now the cargo matcher is made by Roll & Lock, and it's made only for Roll & Locks. Unfortunately, I would say on a regular basis, people are asking me, can I get a cargo matcher for another cover? And I did it one time, and it kind of worked, but it really wasn't made to work with this other cover. And that was the first and only time I did it. And the only reason I did it is because one of my dealerships told the customer they worked together, and he had no clue. But you know, dealerships have a tendency to not tell you the truth. Now, as you can see, these things work really good. Now, they got little locks all the way along here, so you can see you can stop it anywhere you want. See, very easy. And this is a great thing to have. It's probably one of the best features you can get from a Roll & Lock. It's really nice. Also, this thing, I'm not going to do it for you, but I'll give you a general idea. It does this thing here. Well, I guess I could do it real quick. It's about to rain, that's why I was going to cut this short, but let's go here. Let's go around here, and so this is going to come out a little bit, right? And then you can, let me squeeze that, there we go. You can put that up in there. Let me go do the other side as well. Let's see, looks like we left a little tool in there. And there we go. Okay, so you can leave this up like this. So this way, let's say you're picking up some plywood and you don't want it's in the way. You don't have to take it out. You can sit up just like the way I just did here. Another really good feature. It's pretty smart of them too. So you can put all your stuff in there, and of course the cover does work with it up or down. Let's go ahead. Caleb, you're behind the camera. Don't leave our tools in there. All right, so let's go ahead and show you how it closes here. All right, so real simple. Push the button, and it does its own thing, which is really quite nice. I tell you, like I said, I had this cover in my truck. It's been on there a few years, and I'm really happy with it. So I think it's a great cover. And I'm going to close the tailgate. As you notice, it slows down a little bit when it gets near the tailgate. That's kind of a safety feature there. And let's go ahead. I just want to show you that this all works as well. So you have no problem with that. And the seals are pretty good. They do snug up quite nicely here. So now, speaking of seals, nothing is waterproof. They're water resistant. And then there's weather resistant, but they're not waterproof. So keep that in mind. I get a lot of people all the time, they're thinking they're buying a submarine and say, no, they're not waterproof. So again, I like this. I think it's a great cover. and it is very, very convenient. I know a lot of times when I'm unloading stuff, I just push the button, it does its own thing. The light works really good, it lights up the whole bed very nicely. It does have a 5-year warranty. Now, when we do the installation, normally we double the warranty, but for whatever reason, they only let us add 1 additional year. So, yeah, I'm not sure why they do that, but I thought it'd be 10 years, but nope, it goes to 6. It's roll and lock. Now, nice thing about roll and lock, a lot of people know, or they should know, that it is American made. So, so the tariffs haven't affected this, even though it's made of aluminum. But what I like, it's not just American made, it's actually made 15 minutes down from the store, right down the street. So nice local company. I always love local companies, and you know, they're a nice Florida business, so it's another wonderful thing. Now, if you like this product, you can come to the store, let us do the installation for you like we did today. Now keep in mind, these if you're going to do this yourself, these do take a little time. I always get these guests in here, they think these things are done in 20 minutes or whatever it is. You know, if it's electric cover, it takes longer. So just keep that in mind. Especially when you have the arm on there, that takes a little extra effort. To put the cargo manager, that takes a little extra effort. So, but you can do it. We can show you how. So if you decide you want to ship it to you, we can do that, and we'll give you any information you might need to put this cover on. Again, I'm Chris with C&H Auto Accessories at the new location, and this is a roll and lock E-Series with the flat rails on a GMC 2500 Denali. That's right, good looking. And don't forget, like and subscribe. Thank you.